Hi, and welcome to our summer online parent orientation. My name is Dalinda Alcantar, and I'm the Executive Director here at the Boys and Girls Club in McAllen. We are so excited that you've chosen us this year for all of your summer camp needs. Let me start off by telling you just a little bit about our Boys and Girls Club summer camp here in McAllen. For starters, we begin May 31st and go all the way till August 10th. Camp starts every morning at 8 a.m. and goes all the way to 5 p.m. The kids will be eating breakfast here and can eat lunch here as well, thanks to McAllen ISD. It's $25 membership fee, and for our Roni Center, it's $155 for all those weeks and $115 here at our Brand Center. Your campers will be here with us all day, and they'll be learning from the 5 pillars from Boys and Girls Club, including character and leadership development, education and career, health and life skills, the arts, as well as some sports and recreation. Safety is the #1 priority here at our Boys and Girls Club McAllen. I'm going to take just a few minutes to talk through our safe passage policy. Here at the Boys and Girls Club, we are not a daycare center, and we're also not a licensed facility. However, we do make sure that all of our youth development professionals and staff are CPR certified and can render first aid. Members must scan in and out each day. Members should carry their membership cards with them and memorize their membership numbers. Members under the age of 12 must be retrieved from the club by a parent, guardian, or other authorized adult. You must get down to pick up your child. Please do not call the facility to meet you outside. Members age 12 and older may leave the club unescorted, but only with written permission from a parent or guardian, and you also must sign a release of liability at the start of camp. Members 12 and older may also escort other members of their household from the club, but of course with written permission. No member, regardless of age, will be allowed to return to the club once they leave the premises for the day. Members that leave unescorted without permission will face disciplinary actions up to and including suspension and even termination of membership. Camp is every day from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So your children must be picked up by 5 p.m. We do have a grace period until 5:20, but after that it's going to be $5 for every 10 minutes that your child stays late. You do have to pay that fine before your child can return. But also just note that after 3 days of being late, your child will be suspended from the program. Now let's talk a little bit about phone calls. We have a lot of kids here at our club, so please just call the club to specifically speak with your child if there is an emergency. Otherwise, we will not be passing phone calls or messages to your child at that time. Also, really important, we have a great time here at our club, and we have a lot of supplies and tons of equipment to keep your child really safe and also having a lot of fun here with us. That being said, we're asking that you please make sure that your child brings no personal belongings from home. Make sure that every day you check to see that they don't have toys, electronic devices, and especially money. Just know that here at the Boys and Girls Club of McAllen, we're not responsible for any item that is lost or stolen. If they do have to bring a change of clothing, please make sure that you mark their name on that article of clothing and also let your child know to keep it within reach. Thank you. Even though all of our staff is trained with CPR and they are first aid certified, I do want you to know that here at the Boys and Girls Club of McAllen, we do not dispense any medication. So if your child is on prescribed medication, you do need to make plans to come and give your child that medication every day. We also don't dispense over-the-counter medication. So if your child is sick for the day, we will notify you and you will have to come over and give the child medicine if you choose to. Also, a little bit about dress code, since that also has to do with safety. Our kids here at the club are super active all day, so we're asking that they not wear any flip-flops and they please be sure that they wear closed-toe shoes and socks every single day. Know with our dress code that it's a lot like the school dress code. Please make sure that they have tasteful clothing on. If there's any clothing that is inappropriate, potentially maybe too short, we will be calling you so that you can pick up your child. It's at your discretion. However, I'm pretty sure you know what's tasteful for here at the club. Another thing, field trips. We have a ton of field trips throughout the summer. Every child will have an opportunity to go on several field trips throughout the summer, and they'll go home with a permission slip that you must sign in order for the child to go on the field trip. But that being said, make sure that your child understands that they must follow all the rules that they would normally have to follow here at the club. When your child has an opportunity to go on a field trip, they will take home a permission slip that must be signed in order for them to go on that particular field trip. Just stay connected with your unit director to learn more about our field trips. We want to make sure that every single club member has a great time here at our club. And that being said, also a really safe time. And that starts with discipline. So I wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you about our disciplinary policy that we have here at the Boys and Girls Club of McAllen. Our member disciplinary policy is a document that was created to ensure a consistent and fair disciplinary process for our club members, as well as to ensure that all children are in a safe environment. It is strongly encouraged that you speak to your child about choices and consequences, especially these that are listed on your screen, so that they can be aware that what they choose can have a lasting consequence. Please take a few minutes to read the disciplinary policy that is on your screen. I'll be going over just a few. First of all, and it's really, really important, please speak to your child about leaving the club premises without permission or adult supervision. As you'll notice on the right-hand side, that potentially can lead to expulsion from the program. Also, they are not allowed to take any picture or videos of other members without permission. That can lead up to pickup on that day and also a 1-day suspension. We do not tolerate inappropriate language, any swearing or profanity here at our club. They will get a warning the first time, but after that, we will notify you and you must come pick up your child. Also, hitting another member. We do not tolerate any type of physical aggression towards another member, and so you will immediately have to come pick up your child and will result in a 3-day suspension. Also, bullying. We make sure that all of our employees understand and are mindful of bullying that is going on in our facility. We will have a parent conference with you, and it is an automatic suspension for 1 week. We need to make sure that our club is safe and clean, so vandalizing the club, equipment, or supplies can result in pickup that day and a 3-day suspension. More importantly, bringing tobacco, alcohol, drugs, or drug paraphernalia to the club will result in a parent conference and an automatic suspension for 2 weeks. Please take a few minutes to read the rest of the disciplinary policies that are on your screen. We are so excited that you've chosen us for your summer camp needs. Please take a few minutes to review all of this information with your camper to make sure that they have a fun and awesome experience. See you May 31st.